You know, I wasn't thinking about winning the rookie or winning the world or winning this or winning, you know, I was just there trying to do the best I could do, and then they called and told me I'd run the rookie, and you know, it was tickled the hell out of me.
I win the Rookie of the Year in 1976, it'd be like 47 years ago. I was 20 years old. When you're a rookie, I mean, it's your first year. I mean, my very first rodeo was Kansas City, and I missed them both. And I remember I went to Chicago, my next one, and so I missed my third one. I went to a payphone and called my mother and said, man, I can't even catch a cold. I've done missed 3 in a row. And the next one I tied in step, and I think 9-something 1 second.
I think what people don't realize when they see the Rookie of the Year and they see you won a Rookie of the Year, they think it started that year. Mine started when I was 7 years old, 8 years old, chasing goats around in a pen on a pony. You have big dreams and you have goals you set as a kid.
Has taken the lead in this go-round. He will move up at least 2 positions in the average.
Maybe mentally, you really don't even know you've set them.
I mean, when I set out to win Rookie of the Year, just like everybody else, you know, I wanted to do it in all my events. It's one of the few things that I remember very vividly because I didn't win it in the team roping and tie down. And like one of my peers, Shane Slack, he won the Rookie in the tie down roping that year and went on to the finals. And I just remember thinking, man, that stung. That had the Rookie of the Year not meant so much to me, it may not have put me in the arena to do the work it took to get where I needed to get, because it definitely is a measuring stick, you know, above all measuring sticks.
You know, I started doing all the other events first. Started riding mutton busting, went into calf riding, bull riding. You know, first wanted to be a bull rider, so did that whole deal for a long time. I ended up winning the, you know, Resistol Rookie of the Year, and it just boosted my career. It's not something easy. It doesn't come by easy, and you know, I'm very grateful for everything Resistol has done for me and helped me with. Like I say, I live it every day, and I feel like I've lived it since I was a kid, you know, just being a cowboy, being tough. And
winning the Resistol Rookie of the Year meant so much to me because I ended the year with something that meant something. It was something I'd always wanted to win, was the Rookie. Everyone wants to make the NFR, but winning the Resistol Rookie of the Year meant so much because I could look back and say, okay, I was the best rookie this year. Now next year, let's go make the NFR. And have that at the end of the year. When you're 19th, for a guy that's older or something, 19th, it's, you know, it's kind of like a kick in the butt. You know, you want to be in the top 15. 16th, good job. Here's a handshake and go on to next year. So to have that Resistol Rookie of the Year buckle and to get to go out there and to be there during the Thomas and Mack and get the presentation and to have that feeling and going into the next year was huge for me.
All right, here we go. Luke's got him caught, sets him up, wipes him out. One of the biggest superstars in the game, not just today, but ever. He's a 5-time champion of the world.
My one goal was to win the Rookie of the Year. You know, I'd seen John W. Jones, junior, senior, and guys I'd idolized and looked up to win it. So that was my goal, and I put it in my phone banner, Roy, obviously Rookie of the Year, and I seen that every day. I had a note in my cowboy hat. When I took it off, I could look in the sweatband and I'd seen what it said and write some goals down, put them in your hat, and stick to them. You can make the national finals 20 times and win the average 20 times. Go win go-rounds, win multiple gold buckles, but when it comes to Rookie of the Year, you get one chance, one shot, and that's what's the most prestigious about that to me.
I'm Madison Uthier, and I've been rodeoing pretty much my whole life. My dad was a 4-time NFR qualifier in the saddle bronc riding. His dad was a rodeo cowboy his whole life, and so their entire family just has lived and breathed rodeo their entire lives. So I definitely got that rodeo bug from my dad. My mom was a professional polo player, and she was the #1 rated woman in America and 2nd in the world when she semi-retired a few years ago to run around with us kids. My rookie year, you know, I just fell short of the NFR. I rodeoed all summer. I was in the top 15 all year and fell short of that, and, you know, kind of felt defeated. When I heard that I ended up winning the Rookie of the Year, I didn't even There was no standings that year for me to follow. I had no clue. It was the biggest sense of, I guess, accomplishment and fulfillment for that year. You know, that year was not a defeat anymore in my eyes. To add Rookie of the Year on top of that it made it so much worth it. The first ever breakaway Rookie of the Year, I mean, that's awesome to say.
I grew up in California. I'm a fourth generation cowboy. So I grew up roping with my grandpa and my uncles and my mom, my brother every day out there. And then as we progressed, we junior rodeoed, then started to go to the junior high rodeos and the high school rodeos, and then on to the college rodeos. And it just kind of seemed like every level we progressed was a stepping stone in the sport of rodeo. You kind of run into a valley every once in a while, and you know, I dang sure keep my rookie buckle with me in the trailer just because it's a reminder of all the, you know, highs and lows and learning curves that we went through that year. And it just kind of reminds me to just stick it out and remember the things I've learned out here throughout the years, and kind of gets me back on track.
You know, just being a cowboy has always just been a part of me. You know, since I could ever remember, I always had a cowboy hat on my head and always just wanted to do cowboy things, you know. So I went the whole year on my permit, went to every rodeo I could, got in most everywhere I entered, and I think I won right at about $50,000 that year, which was huge for me. Winning $10,000 at that point in my life was huge. So, you know, when that season was over, I was like, wow, you know, I can do this. So I bought my rookie card, you know, as soon as I got home from Vegas that year, and I just decided I'm gonna win the Rookie of the Year and make NFR this year. Because I'm a cowboy, and because I do live it every day, you know, it's allowed me to take these steps in my skill level. For a prime example, about 4 minutes ago, I shot a wasp out of the air with my Red Ryder BB gun, dropped him to the floor, and then I shot him again, finished him off, nailed him twice. So if you're not a cowboy and you're not living it every day, you just can't do spectacular things like that.
I grew up in a small town, Buffalo, Wyoming. I think there's like 4,000 people in the whole town, and I mean 500,000 people in the whole state of Wyoming. So there's not a lot to do when you're at home except for work horses and work cows all the time. You know, my family has a small ranch right outside Buffalo, and as long as I can remember, we've been riding horses. I don't really know anything different. It was a super humbling and kind of surreal moment when you hear Butch Knowles and Jeff Metters talking about you going to your first trip to the National Finals Rodeo. Along with that, I did accomplish my two goals. I made the National Finals Rodeo that year and won Resistol Rookie of the Year. And hands down the coolest rodeo experience I've ever had was at my first NFR, and was definitely a Resistol moment for sure. You know, I was round 6 that night, bareback riding's first event. I go out there, I'm 87.5, win the round, getting ready to go out for the Resistol Rookie Award show in the arena, and Trevor Brazil comes up. I'll never forget, he told me that this is a moment that, you know, you'll remember for the rest of your life, and I didn't realize it then, but he couldn't have been more right. It was definitely the coolest rodeo experience I've had so far, and one of the most humbling.
I'm Joe Beaver, 1985 Resistol Rookie of the Year in the calf roping and all around. And this is how I live it, Resistol every day. Wouldn't trade it for nothing.